Today in this video I'm going to share the tech I use to help me with my writing. I use notebooks a lot and pretty much always draft or plan in longhand before I turn to my laptop. But I can't use pen and paper forever and eventually turn to my computer. I have a MacBook Pro. It's about 5 years old now, but so far it's serving me well. I like the screen size, which is 15-inch, although, and this might be because I'm now in my 40s, I could do with a slightly bigger screen. On my MacBook, I have Microsoft Office, but the software I'm increasingly using for all my writing projects is Scrivener. In the UK, on a MacBook, you can buy Scrivener from the App Store for just short of £50. I have version 2.8 point something, but the most recent one is 3.1.5. If I want to upgrade to 3, I have to pay an additional $25. So it's not cheap software, and at the moment you do have to pay to upgrade. But it's not mandatory to upgrade, and as I'm not fully using this version and all its features yet, I'm not fussed about upgrading anytime soon. If you don't have a Mac, then you can also download from their website. I'll link that for you below. You can also download a free trial from their website as well, which I think is well worth doing. As I've already said, I don't use Scrivener to its full advantage yet, but I am using it to put together my non-fiction book proposal, my weekly newsletters and my monthly essays. What I love about it is that it doesn't make your writing overwhelming. It's not one long massive document or lots of documents scattered all over the place, but it's one project that can be divided up into sections, or if you're writing a book, it can be divided into chapters, which stops the endless scrolling from one end of a document to another, which you do in Microsoft Word, for example. Or you'd have to open lots of different documents and have them all open and switch between each one. For my non-fiction book proposal, I can see everything all at once. I've divided up the different sections of the proposal and made separate documents in the order of which they'll appear once I have them in one big document. And then I'm working through them one by one. What's great about Scrivener is that you can also dump all your research or screenshots or links or anything else in one handy place in that same project where you can see it. I think the owners of Scrivener actually sell it as having a typewriter, a ring binder and a scrapbook all in one piece of software, and I think that's such a great description of it. So, for example, in my original non-fiction project, I have put all my essays, all the course notes and audio of the course that I took on putting a non-fiction book proposal together, some ideas I had, and any other relevant writing I've done in the past that is related to what I'm doing here. It's all then there to hand, and I can dip in and out of it and refer to it whenever I want. I also use Scrivener for my newsletters, and this is thanks to the writer Susanna Conway, who encouraged me to do this. I call my newsletter Journal Notes, and it's still fairly new. But here you can see I've put in my introduction email to current subscribers, the welcome email, and I've also put copies of the Instagram stories I used when promoting it and created through the Unfold app, just in case I need them again in the future. And then I also have, obviously, the newsletters listed there as well. Then with my Patreon essays, again, I've put in information that goes on the Patreon website and the different tiers available for my patrons and my welcome email, and then the different essays. It basically helps me organise the jumble of thoughts in my head and my writing on the computer, giving me a clear path. a clear organisational system. So that's a very basic introduction to how I'm currently using Scrivener. I also want to mention storage. I know some people use clouds, some people send their writing and it automatically saves, for example, in Dropbox, which I believe you can do from Scrivener. But I like to have all my documents here with me on Earth. So I store all my Scrivener documents on my large Seagate external hard drive. I think it's got 1 TB, which is also where I store all my completed videos for YouTube as well. I also have a 64 GB memory stick, which I have all my newsletters on, and this is simply just because it's a more portable way of saving my work. I can take my laptop around the house with me and not worry about having the hard drive dangling from a wire. Because I don't save my writing in Scrivener on my laptop as well, this means I only have 1 copy of my work. So I've also invested in this Seagate Backup Plus hub. It has 4 TB and I'm going to back up all my writing on there, both in Word and on Scrivener, as well as final copies of my videos and lots of photographs that I have scattered around the place on my laptop and on my phone. I can't stress this enough. Never have 1 copy of anything. I hope you've enjoyed this basic video of how I use Scrivener. Do let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like me to expand on Scrivener further, or maybe even give you a tutorial if that would be useful. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon in my next video. Bye for now. Bye.